Hello, everyone, and welcome to SpeedGaming 5, and welcome in to this Week 1 matchup here in the second season of the Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer League. And alongside Ratboy42, I'm Ferran Burgundy. We'll be bringing you the action here tonight, as it looks like we have a pair of matchups coming your way. In the Fireflower division, and we have AnimusUnited, ArcadeRiot91, and Leslie Pro04. Ratboy, let us know what's going on here as far as the flag sets and what rambunctious randomization will be going on this evening.
Yeah, so between the two races here, for this first one, things are going to be a little bit more standard. So all the forts are going to be shuffled like we know. All the levels are going to be question marks, but the stages will stay in their native worlds. No end cards. Hammers may or may not break locks. We won't know until we actually get into it. And someone tries it. The sun will activate sooner. Faster boss bass. Some of the rocks that don't block progression in 2 and 4 are gone. And then one of the biggest changes is Boom's HP now may be shuffled anywhere between 1 and 5 hits. And that's not, across the whole seed. It's every individual Boom in the forts will have a different hit point level. And then alongside that, we've got hitboxes are fixed, so you can't just go running into Bowser at the end. So yeah, should be a great race here for our 3 runners, and they should be getting going here momentarily. So where do you think we're going to start, Ferran?
Oh goodness, this is always a bit of a challenge here. I'm partial to Sky Worlds. I guess 5, and I'm usually wrong, and this would be no exception, as it looks like we're starting off in World 4.
Starting off in World 4, at least 2 forts to beat, because there's a lock and a bridge out. And then from a first quick peek, it's not going to be too long, because they'll be able to use the pipes to get to the backside there for the other fort.
All right, Arcade picking up a Fire Flower in the box, and Leslie picking up a Frog Suit, and Animus having a little trouble here with the Hammer Brothers. Gets it on the second try, though.
All first star.
Meanwhile, a Jugum Cloud over on Arcade Riot's side, as we have 4F2, I believe that is.
Yep.
I'm still working on memorizing these things. I haven't done one of these in months here, and I was kind of new to start with.
Yeah, 4F2, and Leslie was showing some frog strats to the beginning there. Makes it a little bit slower, but, nice way to hop through it and just have a relaxing jaunt through the fort. And I missed how many hits that was, but it looked like 3. And that's the only setting that's a may or may not. So, that is impossible. You have to get there. Oh. So at the end of 4-1 there, you would have to get there with a power-up. Wow, plants everywhere.
Yeah, those Patooies are not being nice.
That is a lose-lose situation. Oh, and Leslie gets caught in a water battle with some Hammer Bros. Not the most fun. All right, Arcade's just going to damage boost through those first set of plants.
And a much-needed invincibility star and a backup one here.
Yeah. Yeah, Leslie is going to probably go the other path and get the bad news that it's no better. He's going to stop for a power-up at the Mushroom House. That's good. Those are some brutal levels to start blocking the path.
Now Animus going after the 4F2, the second fortress.
Yeah. And for Leslie, let's just hope that he holds on to this power up through the end. He's gonna get the bad news that you can't get past it. As he just stands there and looks at it.
Yeah, I'm sure a couple of choice words were uttered as that was seen here, and we're gonna go for a Jukum class. Oh, okay, and taking the Hammer Bro on here instead.
Yeah. Get this, save the progress past the levels. Careful. Oh. Okay. Save the progress past the levels. And, well, Animus is running through 4F1. Now, forts aren't locked native to their worlds, even though this is proving otherwise. They can be random. They just decided not to.
Animus, meanwhile, taking that invincibility star into Boom Boom, and no hits needed, just the upside down question mark, so the bros are in chat. And we have, was that just one hit there for our Koopaling here?
I missed it on Arcade's side.
Yeah, it looks like it was a simple one hit, as those can be anywhere from 1 to 5.
Yep. Yeah, and it looks like it's still early to tell, but it looks like Boom Boom may have chosen vanilla hit points, so because both of them were 3 hits so far. And yeah, just a one hitter, easy. After the levels that they got blocking the way out, I think a one-hit Koopa Kid is very nice for them.
And a nice reward from the princess, a Hammer Brother suit to start off.
That's great if you can keep it all the way to the end. Makes Bowser very easy, especially with fixed hitbox. It makes the fire kill a little bit tougher. Leslie Pro getting the good news about the one hitter.
And I was close. World 5 starts off next.
Yep. And so playing the World 1 fort out here is the correct path, because that's going to build that bridge. So that gives you the option of that other pipe and seeing where it takes you. Oh. Okay, a little bit of a troll pipe. Still saved you a level to beat it the proper way, but a couple more fire bros here for Arcade while Leslie is just entering World 1 fort. Animus is gonna just finish off Boom Boom there.
Arcade finishing fighting fire with fire, and now we have the reverse of the tower, and oh, well, okay, there's one fort to do, as we have World 5-1, I think this is.
Yeah, and too bad that they didn't have a hammer yet. That's a perfect place to test whether they would break locks or not. Arcade doesn't get picked off by the dropping Goomba there.
Well, I was going to say there was one Hammer Bro that we hadn't seen, but it looks as though that one gives a music box.
Yeah, and by the time you can get to this Sky Bro, it's not worth it.
And apologies to chat, it looks as though we have an invalid seed, as one of the memes is that 3F2 generally seems to be in World 8, but since it isn't here, it is not technically, well, technically I say in quotes, a validated seed. Oh, nice duck underneath there by Animus.
I thought that Paragoomba was going to drop on top of him, but he made it through. Yeah, so he just went to play that level first. Opens his inventory just to see if he had a hammer or not to check that lock, but looks like they're gonna have to play this out. And Arcade making his way through 5, 8. Oh, so there is a hammer in the Sky Bro. Now, I probably wouldn't use it now because the fort's open. But could be very big for Leslie. You know, we still got World 2, World 6. If they don't break locks, and if they do, World 7 is usually a good place. So is World 1. So really good pickup there for him.
Great options abound as now Arcade. Looks like we have 2 stops. 3 looks to be the case here for Roy.
Vanilla-ish. He jumped a little high to be too vanilla. Leslie Pro going to make his way through 5-8 while Animus finishes off 3F2. He's already played 5-8. So they're probably going to end up in the airship about the same time. Let's see if he goes to fight that hammer bro. Looks like he is. So he's not going to miss out on this hammer.
Especially a quick invincibility star kill like that. And yeah, over to the airship. Just a split second ahead. And now into 7 is Arcade here, our 3rd world. And oh, we have the Angry Sun.
Start straight away. Now in this level it doesn't actually do anything because you need stars to get through it. So he can't hurt you, but 7-7, always a fun level to just run through. Alright, Leslie Pro finishes off Roy, Animus right behind him. So sort of a forced path here in World 7. The opening island brought you to this bottom one behind the lock. And then the other pipe brought you around here, and then sort of forcing you to only go one way. So shouldn't see any major swings here aside from tough levels. World 7 does have some of the toughest levels going. 7-2 here is one of the longest ones that you really want either P-Speed for at the beginning, which is really tough to build, or a tail to be able to flutter over that gap that Arcade has. Animus gets pixeled on the 7-7 clip that he was building the bridge for there, so.
And able to get through the long muncher mat there, and on goes Animus.
Yeah, and plants 1 for ArcadeRiot. Leslie Pro really wants to keep that tail. That Paragoomba just said no. Oh, and a hammer from plants 1. So 2 hammers already in the first 3 worlds. I'm going to go with hammers won't break locks. And nearly vanilla 7F1.
Fort Knox able to be entered rather easily here, and a quick battle over to Boom Boom. And yeah, it looks like... Now, he said it was for each individual Boom Boom, but so far they've been rolling 3s across the board.
Yeah, so I think with the flag set, they actually put it to may or may not randomize. So it looks like that flag just didn't turn on. So Arcade's going to go... Oh, 7-5. Arcade's going to go find the second fort. Picking up that hammer and plants, I would probably try to make my way to the promised land and see what the story is, if it's a lockout or a bridge out.
Well, in Arcade's case, at least for the moment, it's a sun out.
Yeah, this is one of the levels you just don't want to see. It's just not fun. That's not the right pipe. Gotta go over one more.
Yeah, lots of pipe peril. Maybe one of the one up there. Who knows?
Maybe. He's gonna get it. He did knock it the right way. Alright, Animus gonna pick up his hammer from the plant. It looked like Leslie Pro skipped the plant. Alright, let's see if Arcade can clip his way out or if he's gonna build the bridge. He is gonna build the bridge.
Oh, okay. This is what has been affectionately known as Alcatraz. Good to know.
Alcatraz, Kingston Pen for us Canadians. Alright, Animus and Leslie Pro both just finishing up 7-4. So they decided to go the other way and see where they're out in there free. So Arcade taking that pipe and playing 7-5 and going to play 7F2 is all for naught. That's unfortunate. That's gonna set him behind. 7-3 for Leslie Pro now. Animus was trying to see if that pipe would skip this level, but to no avail.
We have a 5-up animation over on Leslie's side.
For the fans.
Of course. Oh, and we have a boss bass!
And Animus landed on the Lakitu and then landed in the gap. Oh, that was unfortunate.
Boss bass out of nowhere and having a bite out of Leslie here. Yeah. Nom, 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 nom,
Love the end of plants. I mean, just wants to make sure that he's getting his nutritional balanced diet as well, as Animus also gets a 5-up. Leslie Pro, really nice to turn back and fly over the mast there. Save a couple seconds. And let's see what Ludwig has for us.
Ludwig has 1.
High jumper.
2. Und... Oh. Oh mein Gott.
Gotta love those moon shoes.
3. Und 4. Oh, 4 hits.
4 hits. Leslie looked like he was going to try to go for the off-screen wand grab. Just didn't quite build up the speed quick enough. But with that, so with that one wrong turn, Arcade went from 1st to 3rd here in World 7.
Don't worry, that's about as far as I'm going in terms of auditioning for SpeedGaming Deutsch here.
I think you could do it.
I'm nowhere close to fluent in German, so we're I might be able to. Be able to finagle enough verbiage if there were a raid from SpeedGaming Deutsch, but I doubt there would be because it's about almost 3:30 in the morning there. But it's enough to get by. And yes, we have a command there in the chat thanks to the Tanuki suit, which, of course, now that I acknowledged it, commentator's curse. There it goes on Leslie's end.
And so Leslie Pro didn't check to see if hammers break locks, but Animus did. And this is a free world. Break that lock by the pipe, pipe takes you to the end.
Well, how about that?
So in about the last 2 minutes, we've had 3 solid lead changes. Oh, nice hitbox there. Alright, Animus is out. Leslie Pro just finishing up 6F2 here. ArcadeRiot just finished up Ludwig's, and he'll be jumping into World 2 here, so I wonder if he will check that lock and see if his hammer will break it.
So I wasn't sure if I'd caught all of them, but chat certainly did a high sodium count from Morton's, as it was all 5 hits.
Okay, yeah, so it looked like a lot, but I wasn't actually counting. Okay, Arcade's gonna check. There it is. So just like that, him and Leslie will be on the airship together. So Leslie Pro will still have a hammer going forward. World 6 is still out there. But I think Animus actually still has one as well, because he did the plant and fought the bro that had one in the sky, so.
I thought it was Arcade that did. I thought Animus was the only one who skipped it.
I thought Arcade skipped the bro in the sky, but did the plant.
Well, we'll find out in a little bit, I'm sure, as we have the fortress here in World 1, and that looks to be 5F2?
Yep. Don't stop moving. The only rule with this fort. As long as you keep moving forward, then the Potaboos will be behind you. Oh, you're too high. Too high. Down one. There it is. Nice click. Swaggy pipe entry.
I was wondering what that was.
That's Stewie Cartman loves to do it as well. The pipes don't know that, they're only supposed to be up pipes, so they actually have it down as well. So as long as you clip onto the corner of it, you can go down it.
You can go down the up pipe.
Yep. It loses time, but it looks awesome, so. Alright, so Animus running through 1-2 here. Leslie Pro and ArcadeRiot both going through 5F2 now. Nice star there, take out the sun. ArcadeRiot with some really nice P-speed there. Animus taking the damage boost there so that he can... Oh! That Paragoomba tried to take another power up. And another fanfare for Animus there. Just wants to make sure his lives are stocked.
Can't say that I blame you. I would be getting many game overs in this. That's why I'm here in the booth.
Yeah, Super Bass, I don't think you can swag pipe a left to right. You can clip on left to right pipes, like in 7-7. The only times where, maybe you can. In the one beta you can, because the pipe's broken anyway. I'm not sure. Alright, that looked like 5-hitter heavy for Larry there.
Larry not making it easy, but able to be surpassed by Animus.
Yeah, I think that the Koopa Kid... Oh, Arcade picked off by that Paragoomba. I think the heavy makes the kids easier in most arenas. 4 and 7 are a little trickier, but...
Couldn't quite clear the bomb. And put on the brakes that time as we have Ice World here in its vanilla location. Occasionally that happens. Oh, and that Fire Chomp was back for revenge.
Leslie Pro looks like he's going to go for the off-screen. Looks like he got it. Looks like he's high enough.
Have it.
Very nice. Nice 4 seconds there. Alright, an Arcade about to take on Larry here. Alright, so one pipe up front. Is it a troll? It is. Oh, but there's another pipe right there. And it looked like, was that 3 forts there? It is the 3-forter.
Oh.
And another hammer for Animus. So I would take that pipe, see where it gets me, and hope that it's locks, not bridges at. 1, 2. Was that 3? I think that was 3 locks. So he's just gonna make his way to the end and break them. Alright, Leslie Pro getting that same hammer. And a marathon. And he's gonna take another bro. While Animus goes through... Oh, 6... 7? No. No, 6... 3? 2? Whatever the first split path is.
You could have told me 623 and I would have believed you.
Whatever. The split paths always throw me. I don't know what they are. Ooh. And a P-wing for Leslie from the second bro that was forced on him. Alright, let's see what he's gonna do. Go to the pipe? No, he's gonna take a fort. He's gonna take 2 fort here. And one thing that Animus has to watch is Little Cheap comes back. And Paragumas love to take power-ups.
This is a very problematic 6-10?
Yep.
So I know some of them, I just don't know all of them.
Yeah, I only know the end split path one because 6-9 is the wall jump. And this is the other one, so... Yeah, so he's going to break this lock. Free. Really good play from Animus there. Good heads up play to know that he could break that lock there. Okay, so Leslie... So one of the rocks at the end is going to be broken for Leslie from 2 fort. Well, Animus just gets a 2-hitter Lemmy. Stuck in a corner. Yeah, it goes for the off-screen wand grab. Oh! Arcade just short on the jump. Big leap of faith at the end there. Alright, so we have to be ending with World 3, right? Yeah.
That matches, my analysis here.
And Leslie Pro going for a power-up that you don't see people go for very often. Climbing the vine. Oh! Oh, it's not Boss Bass, it's Bertha. Never mind.
Okay, climbing the vine, so that was 6-3. Got it.
Alright, cool. So 6. Yeah. So that's the top one. So I guess they do them backwards. They put the lower number on the bottom and the higher one on top. Or the other way around. I have no idea. Anyway, Leslie Pro going to make his way through the World 7 airship. An arcade right behind him.
So to answer that question as I look at the vanilla map, it's a little strange because for the outer ones, the lower number's on top, but for the inner split, the lower number's on the bottom. So your top numbers are 2, 6, and 9, and your bottom numbers are 3, 5, and 10.
Strange. So they just placed them randomly. They didn't think about it.
A little bit.
Alright, Animus making his way through 3-9 there. ArcadeRiot finishes up the Lemmy fight. Leslie Pro just ahead of him. Now, Leslie still has one hammer.
Well, if ever there were a time to use it, this would be it.
Right there. You know where your pipe is. So I think Animus is now searching for one. He's hoping for one because he knows that pipe behind the lock in the bottom middle is the answer. So one of the things to know with faster Boss Bass, he will catch up to you if you're just running on the ground, but as soon as he goes to do his little jumping eating animation, he actually slows down and stays behind you. So he doesn't catch up to you, but it looks like he will.
Very stress-inducing for sure. That's good to know. Boss Bass there in 3-7, I think that was.
Yes. Yep. Alright, and the Navy is the fort here that will break that lock. Now let's see. Leslie Pro I know has a hammer. I don't know if ArcadeRiot does.
We saw the hammer on Leslie's screen, not sure quite yet for Arcade, as both of them are here in 3-9.
Yeah, they've stayed in sync for about 3 worlds now. They've just been neck and neck. And a useless music box for Animus. As he uses it straight away.
Leslie avoiding the Boss Bass for the moment, but can't avoid the pit.
Use your hammer. Use your hammer. Use your hammer. There you go. Straight to the pipe. Straight to the pipe. You don't need the bro. Yep. Oh, and ArcadeRiot gets eaten by Boss Bass.
Nom, 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 nom. Quick flight across, I believe that's World 1's airship. And Wendy was taken care of so quickly. Okay, it was a 2-hitter. No wonder Animus was able to knock out Wendy so quickly, who Animus now currently on the Air Force ship.
Yep.
In
And
World.
Leslie with another off-screen wand grab. ArcadeRiot doing the same thing, going for the bonus item, hoping for a hammer. He won't get it, but I would make that same play.
And we have guesses from chat, I should say, or chat with guesses of 2 bridges here in World 8. We do see 1 lock right off the bat.
I'll give him 1. I think more often than not it's none, but let's try 1.
Now 5F1, the next fort here.
Oh, nice place to get a star. Don't have to worry about all the waffles. As Leslie just finishes up the airship.
And Leslie now about a world behind here.
Yeah, just about a level. Ooh, it's a pretty crowded. So with this, because the levels are native, the only levels that are in World 8 are the 3 hands, 8-1 and 8-2. So your odds of getting a short level are actually higher than having a longer one. So, and let's see what we get.
So our hand stages give hammers.
Okay, there still may be a lock in the way that we'd want to break. Probably would have preferred to have those shuffled into the other worlds, but you can't always get what you want. Hey, one bridge.
Sometimes you get what you need, and in this case, what they need is 1 bridge to repair.
So the Air Force tile is up there. And hand 1. Ooh, Animus. A little slip off the platform there.
A little slip into the ragu. The marinade. Oh, and another one!
Yeah, so the edges of those platforms are very bad for sort of ending before the actual visual part does. So you sort of need to jump before it looks like the edge, because sometimes they're just not actually there. And so we didn't see a lock on the handbridge, so he'll know if this is the right one, because the lock has to be somewhere in the dark. So let's see, is 6F3 the answer? And just like that, Leslie Pro is only about half an elevator behind.
Yeah, just slowly creeping up on Animus here, just kind of hanging around.
Oh, I love rounders. Yeah, and I think ArcadeRiot forgot that the first fort he played was the tank icon. So he hopped into the fake tank there. And so I missed it because I was looking away, but oh, that was the answer. All right, so Animus
is going to be the first in here.
Animus is in, hammer suit in tow. Leslie Pro going to be right behind. So as long as no one goes running too fast into Bowser, because he does have a bottom hitbox now. Looks like this will be Animus's. See how the clips go. There's the Everyman's clip. Leslie Pro gets it first try. Animus going for the clip. Leslie Pro going for it. Oh, they're both going for it. It's the battle of the clips.
This is going to be a battle of who clips and who gives up first, or who's going to get it. Oh, Animus gets it!
Come on, Leslie. Right behind. Right behind him. All right, Animus, don't forget about the hitboxes. Very nice. Whew.
Gets hit just in the nick of time after laying the 5 hammer hits down on. Oh,
Leslie forgets. Yeah, that had to be frame for. He had to hit him, with less than a frame. That was very close to the fireball first. All right, Leslie, you can't. Oh. Yeah, get your GGs in chat for Animus. Really good finish with an official race time of 38:09. Oh, Leslie! Oh, that fireball looked like it clipped him. Alright, get your GGs in chat for Leslie. Official race time of 38:50. 41 seconds between them. And it looks like with that death, Arcade Riot is going to throw in the towel so we can get on to game 2. Let's get your GGs in chat for him. He led through the first, 3 worlds? 2 worlds. It was the World 7 play. That set him behind a little bit, but still a great showing. Alright, I'm going to get the other room set up for them, and we should be back here shortly.
welcome back here on Speed Gaming 5. We have Race 2 coming up here in the Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer League Season 2, Week 1. Alongside Ratboy42, I'm Ferran Burgundy, and that was certainly an interesting... unique race in some ways. We saw some of the clips earlier, and for those who missed it, and hopefully they'll be part of the highlight reel. But now let's see what we have cooking here for race number 2. Let them know what's going on, Rat Boy.
Yeah, that World 4 start with the split option where both were awful was quite fun. But yeah, so we've got almost the same flag sets as last time, except for with this one, all the levels will be shuffled throughout the worlds, and betas are included. So here's hoping for a nice early Atlantis. But we also have a whole host of things that may or may not be on. So you may pick up a Kribo shoe just by jumping on it. We might have faster end level cards. Hammers might be able to hit Koopalings. We might be able to skip the wand cutscenes. 1-ups might be poison. So all of these things are things that we just won't know until the runners get off and we can see it in action. And actually, sorry, one of the biggest one is time attack mode. So where if you take damage, there's a chance that it takes 100 seconds off your time. So that could prove to be quite challenging here if that one has rolled on. So yeah, should be interesting. So I think I'm going to go with we're going to start in World 4 because we did last time, so why not?
I'll go for 5 again, and of course I'm wrong. And hey, there you go, it's 4.
Look at that. But there's forts there, so they're not going to get hosed by a couple bad levels. Maybe. But that's not a very nice path. So Animus is going to go back to the other pipe, but that other pipe is blocked behind a lock and a 7-6 start.
Well, this is a fine little pickle that we're getting into early here, isn't it?
Yeah, so Leslie Pro did go in to the mushroom house and picked himself up a leaf beforehand and gets second try clip with the tail. Very nice. Animus goes in, gets a fire flower. Going to be very happy. See how his clip goes. ArcadeRiot's about halfway through the ascent of it here. And then, hey, look at 7.6 beta right after.
Niagara Falls. Slowly I turned, step by step, inch by inch.
Yeah, Animus just...
nothing like an old joke from about 90 years ago.
Hey, vintage is great. Animus just not having any luck with this clip here. Come on, Animus, you can get through. Good jump. Great, there we go. Very nice.
ArcadeRiot, meanwhile, taking the Super Tramp route. They decided to take the long way home.
Yep. Just said, you know what? I'm in it. I'll just play it out. And actually, I missed it. I know that was one of the military, but I didn't see which one it was that Leslie Pro just played. Little Tanuki from the Hammer Bro there for Leslie.
I believe that was the Super Tank.
The Super Tanks, okay. Nice easy fort to start. Well, ArcadeRiot gets the bro that just says nope. Oh, and a hammer for Leslie. So again, those may or may not break locks. Let's see if he tested a little bit earlier.
Meanwhile, here's 3F1, the Monty Hall problem.
Yep, and so time attack isn't on because he took damage there and the timer didn't go down, so that's good. And the top fort is 4F2. So both very similar in length, 3F1 and 4F2, so... Alright, and Leslie's going to be the first onto the airship in the World 3 airship. Ooh, and Iggy's a bouncy boy, but just one hit. I missed that. Did he just slip off?
I missed it as well.
I heard the noise. All right, World 2 is
more than anything I heard.
Force path here. The first fort is going to break the lock right in front of it.
Okay, taking a look at the old instant replay here, was trying to jump over the hot foot onto that edge donut thing and just took a little bit longer to do so and fell right on into the lava.
It does like to sit very close to the edge until you turn around. Alright, and so Leslie went down the secret pipe here in 5-4 as well. 5-5? I think it was 5-5. Grabbed himself a Tanuki. And 5F1.
Uh, 5-5, yes.
And so we do have randomized boom boom hits because that was a 2-hitter.
Alright, and commands up in Animus's section there. Little shout-outs to Dragon Warrior Randomizer.
Oh. Just a little mistime on the plant there. No, you gotta look the other way. Look the other way. So the bloopers have sort of two different properties where either they want to go where you're looking or go towards Mario. And I don't think there's a rhyme or reason. I think it's just random, but...
The real RNG.
Yeah, and that one wants to go where Mario's looking. Oh, careful, Arcade. Okay, Arcade gets through some Sledge Bros in the water. Gets himself a P-Wing. Well, Animus finishes up 5F1 there and joins Leslie Pro in 3-9. Oh, we got a hand stage. Let's see if it's going to give out hammers again.
Somehow, given that it's this early, I don't think the game's going to be that generous.
Nah, it's going to be a music box. All right, Leaf.
Leaf.
How about vanilla? And we got the army. So another free item here at the end. This one's going to be the music box. I was just one stage early. Doing a little bouncing on the bombs. Hey, look at that.
There you go.
I was just one stage early.
Now the Invincibility Stars. It looks like Leslie's going to be the first here onto the airship, but not far behind is Arcade.
Yeah.
These two have been pretty much in sync the whole night here.
Yeah. Leslie just played that bro before doing the army, where Arcade, he was stuck in between the level and the castle. But so 3 hits? Yeah, that was 4.
That was 4 hits.
4? Yeah. All right. So where do you think we're headed next?
Well, we've seen 4 and 2. I'm going to say 6.
Stick with the evens. I like it.
So, of course, it's 3.
All right.
And this is why I don't pick lottery numbers.
All right, Animus gonna go through the World 5 airship here to face Morton. Well, both Arcade and Leslie Pro finish up in 5-7, and 2-3 with
Bass.
2-3 with a bass. Careful. Oh. Oh, if Arcade would have slipped down one more block. Now he's got to be careful because that Paragoomba's going to come and land on him.
Some provincial paratroop apparel for our pair of competitors here.
That was very well done. I wouldn't be able to get that. Hey, and look at so that's Animus is showing off the Kribo shoe on Stomp, which we all know from playing this as a kid that the shoe is the best power up in the game. And I love that he's still sticking with it. So there is a way to get out of it. If you just press select on your controller, you can hop out. But why would you want to get rid of a shoe?
Yeah, who rids themselves of a shoe, honestly?
Okay, so it looks like Arcade's gonna test. Did he not have a hammer? Oh, Animus gets nommed by the bass. Alright, so both Leslie and Arcade going through 8 for it. Really nice one cycle by Leslie. And just a one-hit boom boom.
ArcadeRiot gonna work on getting the power up instead, so we'll 2-cycle through.
Yeah, when you're making that run and you're only big, if you get hit, the iframes, the damage animation takes longer, so you can't make it, unfortunately. Gets a fire kill. He doesn't know that it was actually slower to fire kill him, but hey, we always take the fire kill if we can. Leslie Pro gets a fire bro here.
Alright, so hammers do not break locks, we find out on Animus's side.
Yeah, I was just about to say, it looked like he tried it there and no dice. Alright, Leslie Pro with the tail again for the World 6 airship. Great power up for it. Fly over the mast.
Was able to catch up to Arcade's lead, and we have a Quake and Wendy.
Oh, careful.
4 hits.
That's
and might be a little low on the wand wrap is Leslie.
Yep, Arcade might be a little high on the ground catch as well.
Oh, never mind. I stand corrected.
Oh, so that's one of the things is it skips the cutscene, so it's actually faster to jump for the wand. I didn't notice that in the first worlds, but they did.
And here I thought, oh no, Leslie missed. Well, no, I guess not.
No, so basically just getting as high up on the screen as is best. And it looks like this is pretty free. 2 levels and out.
Yep, Leslie gonna take the pink note block to the sky here.
Yep, I would think Arcade will probably do the same. See what the free item is. Well, Animus is going to make his way through the World 6 airship to go visit Wendy.
So a P-Wing at the top there.
Okay. Comes in handy. And a P-Wing from the bro.
Alright, Leslie decided to stop off to the Hammer Bro, and now both are here in 6F3, the elevator.
Yeah. Oh, and... oh no, that wasn't one of them.
At least I think that's what it's called. Although the way these hotfoots are going around all aimlessly, I think it's more of a helevator, but that's just my take on it.
And it looked like another one-hit boom boom. What a chump.
Some days they just aren't feeling it.
Yeah, that's a really nice World 5. 2 levels in the sky and out. Careful, Animus.
It looks like the anchor is a fire flower here in the seed.
Okay, that's good knowledge, especially towards the end of the game. If we haven't got a hammer suit yet, and you pick up another hammer, that's one that you'll want to keep for Bowser. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh, high jumping. That's a full 5 for Roy.
Yep. That was textbook jumping for the wand by Arcade. All right, and then on to World 7. 2 pipes up front.
Oh, and Animus having a little trouble with the hot foot.
All right, and Spike Ford here on the Promised Land in World 7. See if this is the one that breaks the lock. Three-hitter boom boom. Fire kill for Arcade, just a little bit quicker, and that's it. One more level and out. One more clip level. 7-1. Oh. And Leslie just blind clouding 7-1.
That'll be one of those glad to know situations later.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those levels where, you know, it can take you 15 seconds, you know, one try clip, or it can take you a minute. Arcade does get it. Not too many tries there, so not going to be too far behind Leslie here. And it looks like
Ludwig 1-2, 2 hits.
Yeah, nice fly up pretty high to the screen. Not sure if Animus has picked up on the skipping the wand cutscene because he was standing on the ground.
There may also be a bit of a tilt factor from the beginning, just having trouble with that initial clip and possibly just being a setback across the board.
Yeah, and Animus makes a play that I always make, and I never take that first pipe in World 7. And unfortunately, the first pipe was the right pipe, so he's seeing a lot more of this world so far. Oh! Leslie gets
no.
And Arcade gets one right behind him. Those were 2 yummy inputs.
Delish.
Animus, if you cloud it, you have to play it out. Okay, he just wants to be able to clip. Oh, nice clip. 3rd try. So he found a different pipe that put him there first, so now he'll just pop up and play 2 for it. Oh! 4? 5 hit boom boom, and Leslie loses the leaf because of it.
And that's where the variety starts to kick in as we see 5-1 over on Arcade's side and Leslie's as well. So the lead pretty commonly going back and forth between the two.
Yeah. Yep, they are just trading spots every level. Oh, looks like he wants to go for the secret exit, the secret item. You're too far over, too far over. And 7F2 on Arcade side while Animus finishes up 2 forward here. Just a plant stage, and he'll be on his way out. Or a music box. right, he gets a fire flower for it. It's longer way out of the level, but you know, could come in handy.
And then there's the bane of a lot of runners, myself especially's existence, 7F2.
Yeah, and don't stand under him after 3 hits. Hey, it's another 5-hitter too. Yeah, when Boom Boom rolls down, it's really easy not to get caught by him. When he rolls up, it's a little trickier to remember. Oh, and so Arcade just showed that the faster Toad House they're also on. So the runners have all been taking advantage of being able to pop into a mushroom house in 5 seconds and grab a free power-up. You don't have to wait for the text. You don't have to wait for the fade out. It's really quick, nice and handy to be able to get a free power-up. Alright, Arcade making his way through the World 7 airship. Animus just finishing up the Air Force, and Leslie Pro is just going to be into the airship here in a second. Let's see what Larry has for us. Heavy. Get out of the corner. 2, 3.
3 hits is enough.
Getting stuck in that corner is a tough spot to be.
A trapping feeling when you have nowhere to run.
Yeah, you realize that. So you could tell that he's heavy because he does that tiny little hop at the beginning. But by then, if you're already heading over to the corner, it's sometimes a little too late.
Leslie opts for the fire kill, and now we have the 7th world, which is Iceland, number 6.
Nicely done for Leslie. Yep. Oh, nice free cloud. He's searching for a hammer, maybe? Oh, look at that.
Well, asking you shall receive, apparently.
Yep, break that rock. Skips another free level. And then he just picked up a cloud as well, so he'll have one for the end here. So this should be a pretty quick World 6. It was hard to tell if that mushroom was poisonous, that 1-up. Yeah, Dust, I saw Animus clouded the fort at the end of World 1. It was... 5F1, I think?
I can't recall.
Alright, Leslie Pro finishing up in 3-9. Oh. Okay, well, you're not clouding at the end. 6F2 for ArcadeRiot. And we didn't see any other forts, so this is going to break that law. Yeah, it looked like Animus really closed the gap here. He's only a stage behind now.
Yeah, Leslie, meanwhile, is getting into the boom boom here, and already onto the airship is Arcade.
Yep. Yeah, he's had a really good run here. Really good showing here in this game too. Oh, don't stay there. That's a tricky place to try and stay on the back of them. Alright, just a 3-hitter. Meanwhile, Leslie,
a juggling act, but able to get through it.
Yep, and Leslie Pro just about to enter the fight, and Animus just about to hit Boom Boom here in 6F2. Leslie Pro going for a different juggling act on the ball. Wow, that was impressive. Bouncing on the ball, getting the fire kill. Well done. Alright, Chad, how many bridges? Last time was 1. I'm going to say this time it's none. Oh, no locks so far. Oh. There's one.
Alright, so it looks like about a 22-second head start for Arcade heading into World 8. So now it's a matter of picking the proper pipes.
Yeah, and Animus is not far behind at all, so if this is a little bit convoluted here in World 8, this is anyone's race. And Animus also juggled on the back of back of Lemmy there. And
it looks like we do have one bridge.
One bridge. And a fake tank at the keep. So all 3 locks are in the dark. And so we know that tank in the dark is real. Alright, 4F1 for Arcade. Animus found the Navy. I'm not sure where that was, which tile that was. Leslie Pro looks like he's going across the Handbridge. In the 1-6 beta. And it looked like it was a 4-hitter Boom Boom up for Animus and a 1-hitter for Arcade. So that
all
broke
the way
a
up
lock.
on the left edge.
Gotcha. So that broke a lock. Animus, that lock's still there. Okay, and so the Navy was the end of the Handbridge.
Yep, I believe that was the top pipe from the first part of World 8, and that led to just on the left end of the Handbridge, and it opened up something, but we're still trying to figure out what.
Yeah, so we know that lock is still there. That lock is still there. That was the answer.
So to open the upper right one. Okay, and now we have 6F1.
Nope. So the Navy was the answer. Animus has it. Leslie Pro right behind. ArcadeRiot
look at
through
that.
the whole half of the whole back half of the seed. And now the other 2 runners are in Bowser's Castle. Wow.
Leslie, a little trouble with the everyone's clip.
Okay, Battle of the Clips again. Battle of the Clips.
Mercy.
Oh, Animus gives up. Is it Vanilla? That's Vanilla. Is the next one Vanilla? That's Vanilla. It's Vanilla, you know where they are.
So 35 fireballs from Mario.
Yeah, and because of the hitboxes, you can't sort of stand on the top platform above the door like you normally would. That was a fantastic ending. Animus with the come from behind. And ArcadeRiot, he's just playing all the forts and keeps breaking locks. He just never made his way to the one on the Handbridge. So get your GGs in chat for Animus. An official race time of 30:38. and Leslie Pro with an official race time of 30:48, 10 seconds behind.
10 seconds. Wow. And it looks like Arcade's gonna hold off here and throw in the proverbial towel, noting, yeah, wow, you were super close to each other.
Yeah. Yeah, that was quite the finish. And it was just picking the right fort, picking the one on the handbridge. What a wild ending.
And once again, World 8 is the great equalizer, as the one who had the lead heading into 8 just took a wrong turn at Albuquerque, and next thing you know, the others caught up and took the lead.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. He was just playing the forts in the dark that he could get to. Yeah, it's it's just one of those ones where Rando does Rando things.
And I believe we're going to be joined by our runners in the race room, or in the commentary booth, I should say. They've spent plenty of time in the race room over the course of the last hour and a half or so.
Yeah. They put on a great show for us, and looks like we should have them here any second to see how they feel about it. With that, we've got Leslie Pro joining us. GG's, Leslie. And Animus. GG's, Animus. That was
Animus, and holy smokes, that was wild.
Yeah, Animus, you were behind for a good part of that second race, especially. You were probably about a minute and a half behind Leslie, and Arcade was about 20 seconds ahead of Leslie into World 8. And you found the right pipe to the Navy, and that just happened to be the one.
That just seemed like if I find the right pipe, I can take this one.
Yeah. You guys
In
were
hindsight, I should have clouded 7F2, because that would have been the difference right there.
You guys were clipping at the same time again.
2 times in a row?
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
That'll be a fun one to watch back.
But in race 1, you both did it till you clipped. In race 2, you both gave it 4 or 5 tries, and then both went the standard route. So
I could not clip for the life of me.
Yeah, that clip just would not happen. And then I goof up on drawing Bowser. Like, I managed to draw him to where he would normally be for the quick kill, for the fire kill. Not what I go for when his hitbox is fixed. So that was just a bit of misfortune right there. And I think that was like a good 8 seconds right there. Not that it would have mattered, but I'm just saying.
yeah, it was very close. I think you guys would enjoy watching it back and seeing. In both races, you guys were together for a lot of it. So yeah, great to see. Great race.
Thanks, appreciate that. I wasn't sure what to expect with these flags until I practiced them yesterday. So I kind of got some ideas of what I was doing, as well as, basically coming up with strategies, is what I'm trying to say. So what do I do if this happens? What do I do if this happens? What if I do if a poison mushroom pops up at the Every Gamer clip?
Yeah, and you know what? There's ones that it took us even a couple worlds to realize, like the toad houses were quick, because we saw you guys, all 3 of you were ducking into to toad houses, fairly regularly, and then I think it was World 1 where I noticed that it was quick, and then it's like 5 seconds to do. It's a perfect use of time. Or the skipping the wand cutscene, you guys were jumping for them or flying, just to the top, but not quite going for the off screen. And it's like, why? And it's like, oh, it's fast. It's fast. So yeah, on our side, it takes a few worlds to actually be able to suss out all the things. I think Animus, you were the only one that showed us the Karibo shoe on Stomp, which I really appreciate you holding on to it the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, At that point, I was just like, we gotta have something here.
But-
So.
But best power up
I-
in the game.
No,
Mhm.
it's fun. I love that.
Yeah.
I'm glad that was an option. I noticed on that flag set that could be a possibility, so I was just like, I gotta try this.
Yeah, but best power up in the game. It brings me back to my childhood every time.
Absolutely. No,
Yeah, same here.
I'm sure I stole.
Go ahead.
I'm sure I stole one or both from both of y'all because I don't know how I won either of those. So thank you so much, or GG, because I don't know how. I thought for sure I lost both, so I think I must have gotten lucky and rolled 8 both times. I guess.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say that we both had our instances where luck turned one way, then the other, and then the other, and another way, and then another way all over again, back and forth. Must have made for some really wild commentary.
Yeah, you guys will get to see if you do watch it back when you were going through the Air Force. Both of you dropped an input. I think you guys were 1 or 2 sort of platforms apart from each other, but basically at the same time. So that's how close you were. Even, that would have been like World 5, I think, right? So, halfway through, you guys were really tight together.
I think that might have been Leslie and Arcade that were pretty much step for step, and unfortunately missed input for missed.
Oh, was that that was Arcade on the Air Force?
Yeah, that missed input. I was mashing the A button repeatedly on my side to say to the game, I hit the button, why didn't you take it?
Yeah, you gotta
I'm
love
not
the Air Force.
surprised to hear that. Too many missed inputs as well. I respect anyone that plays this on emulator now because I'm feeling the emulator input pain now. Oh my god. I feel the pain now.
I can confirm it's very much a thing. It is a thing where an input on emulator, yeah, that's just getting hosed. Straight up.
One
Welcome to
spot
my
that
life.
you didn't get hosed in, Leslie, was your blind clouding. You'll be glad to know that your blind cloud was through 7-1.
Well, not bad. Not a bad blind cloud, all things considered. I mean, it would have been nice if we were 5-9 or Atlantis, but I'll take that because clipping 7-1 is not guaranteed, especially with a tail, which don't ask me how I managed to second try that with a tail at the start of the second seed. It just sort of happened.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Sometimes the subpixels are with you. That's all I can say about that.
Yep. Anyway, I don't know if you guys have anything else you want to add to it, but I will say that so we do have the two final races of week 1 on the schedule for tomorrow, Thursday, February 1st, at 7 p.m. and then again at 10:30 p.m. So that'll be the 2 Kingslayer groups, the Mario and Luigi ones, going tomorrow. So we'll have this week wrapped up here shortly.
Yeah, thanks so much. I'll definitely be sure to watch the replay, and GG again, Leslie, and thank you so much for taking the time to commentate and resharing this.
No, it was our pleasure.
Yeah,
You guys
Yeah, I gotta echo that. Thank you both for doing the commentary. Very much appreciated. And I really hope that everybody watching on Speed Gaming enjoyed the races because I didn't know what to expect heading into first week of League in terms of not only what seeds would I get, but how would I fare. I'd say things turned out really well as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, you all played very well. And it was our pleasure. You guys put on a great race, and thank you, Ferran, for joining me here in the booth. Appreciate it. It was a ton of fun, and hopefully I'll be able to jump on for more for future weeks.
Absolutely. It was a nice little de-rust here, and not having done this in a while, and looking forward to doing more of them. This is that time of year where commentary demand is high. We have this going on, the Dragon Warrior Randomizer Winter League. I know they're chomping at the bit. and also something we'll probably be going to in a matter of moments here over on the main SpeedGaming network, I believe. Yes, we have probably about 40, almost 45 minutes in, a Zelda 1 Randomizer 2024 Winter Tournament match between Rando the Commando and Truant Gamer.
Ooh, that should be a good one. I had my first match last night, and even though I lost, I feel like I didn't play that badly. It just wound up being one or two things that wound up making the difference. But yeah, Zelda 1 Rando, good watch. Definitely recommend.
All right, so any last words before we wrap up the broadcast here on Speed Gaming 5?
Nothing further I can say other than even other than that 5-8 that dropped input bounced off Lakitu's head. That I'll take those. Thank you very much.
Nope.
But yeah,
that's good
looking
for me.
forward to next week for sure.
Yep. I think we've got 3 more weeks of great races to watch, so I think we're all looking forward to it. But Ferran, why don't you take us home?
Absolutely. Make sure to give our runners a follow here, as they were fantastic here this evening. And make sure to show some love to us folks behind the scenes here. For my broadcast partner, Ratboy42, I'm Ferran Burgundy, saying until next time, stay classy, my friends, and more importantly, stay safe. So long, everyone.
Take care.
Good night, everybody.